Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance reading for the month of March 2025. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say hello and welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I'd love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm using my Groovy Waite Tarot deck. I'll clarify with my Radiant Rider Waite Tarot, and then Cancer, I will close out your reading with a Oracle of the Celestial Deities card. I was feeling drawn to this deck for the Oracle cards this month, so that's what we're going to use. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. Here's what I'm seeing here is there's a relationship that's impacting your finances in some way. Now, it could be a friendship, could be a partnership, could be a business, relationship, but there is a relationship that is impacting your money, and that becomes very clear this first week of March. And I say that because we got that Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, both in the reverse. And these are two cards of the Divine Feminine. All right, so, and here's the thing, your intuition told you about this relationship early on, Cancer. All right, so when we hit the first week of March, a relationship is going to impact your finances. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it's negative, but it does mean that there is going to be some changes that need to be made in how you do things financially, how you do things with your money, right? If this is something personal, obviously you're going to have to make some changes in the way you handle your personal finances. If this is something in business, maybe it means that you have to step away. Maybe you have to disconnect from someone or something in order to keep your finances stable, or in order to have your finances grow, or your business grow, or your career flourish, whatever the case may be. All right, but that's what I'm clearly getting here. The King of Wands means that there is somebody, watching you, yes, but also someone who is like paying attention to what you do. Now, this could be part of the relationship that I was talking about, but you know how when you feel like somebody's watching you, or somebody just seems to be very nitpicky of the things that you're doing. So consider this a heads up, Cancer. Like I said, there's a relationship that's going to impact your finances, and that happens in that first week of March 2025. All right, let's see what else shows up for Cancer as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of March 2025. What's almost all the signs are getting the Tower card in one way or another this month, and I'm wondering if that means it's time for a reset for the entire collective, because that's usually what the Tower card means, is that it's time for a reset, right? It's like the worst is over. We've got to re-strategize. We've got to rethink things, all right? And sometimes too, like I said, when we are kind of cleansing or disconnecting from relationships or situations, yeah, we need to reset. And that's what I'm getting here. But you've also got good news coming as it relates to money in the second week of March, Cancer. Yeah, something is going to have to be released and let go as it relates to a relationship. Devil card shows, he's always giving us warning, giving us a heads up that yes, we could be sabotaging our own efforts if we don't change something. Like I said, I feel like there's a relationship, Cancer, that is going to either need to be dissolved or downgraded in some way. And we have the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a card that talks about having a lot of choices, but not all of them are good, which means that you're going to have to say no to something. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's just about being selective with where we put our time and attention. And that's kind of what I'm picking up here. All right, Cancer. So in the second week of March, you are going to need to reset your life in some way. All right. And it's not, It's not a bad thing. I think this is like the next logical step in your financial journey, in your money, plan. Because you have good news coming as it relates to money, and that happens in that second week of March, like I said. All right, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, so we got that Three of Swords in the reverse. Now that means, yeah, you cut off a relationship, but you emotionally, you feel that was the best thing to do. Yep. Yes. And you may have doubts about walking away, but when all is said and done, you did the right thing, Cancer. All right, Temperance, balance and harmony. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so saying, no to something or someone creates a lot more balance, peace, and harmony in your life. This Three of Swords in the reverse is a card that talks about healing from emotional pain or releasing, forgiving, moving on, healing, all of that stuff. We also have the Seven of Wands in reverse, where that's good communication. See, all of this is a result of you disconnecting from the thing or the person you need to disconnect from, and it just unlocks everything for you financially. Nine of Cups, the wish card, that's always good. You're getting what you want. You're no longer feeling limited in any way, Cancer. And like I said, you walk away with no regrets. Now, you may hesitate. You may initially feel bad. But like I said, when all is said and done, you're doing the right thing for you. You're doing the right thing for your money. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but what I am saying is that it's going to be beneficial. All right, so don't be afraid to step away, step back, rethink, re-strategize, regroup, whatever needs to be done, because it's going to pay off in more ways than one. All right, Cancer, let's see what else shows up for you, because things are getting pretty good. I think March is going to be a month of letting go, and then allowing in what needs to be allowed in. Okay. All right, Cancer. So, Four of Pentacles. This means you're in a position to manage your money with much more clarity and experience and skill than you've had in the past. All right. I like seeing that Four of Pentacles in the reverse, because that means your budget's on point, or it just means you're allocating your money where, where it makes sense and where it's going to work for you. All right. And that takes some maturity, right? That takes some getting clear about the sacrifices that need to be made in order to set us up, in the big picture. Next, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, so I won't be surprised if you have some type of gathering or social fun party kind of thing happening towards the end of the month. Then we got the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card that talks about you making a very clear decision, no procrastinating at all. And then look, one of my favorite cards when it concerns taking massive action, all right? The King of Swords, and the word I like to use with him is diabolical. Sometimes you have to be ruthless when you say no, and that's what this card is indicating. I'm not saying you have to go out of your way to be mean or hurt someone's feelings, but remember, it's about doing what is best for you and protecting your assets at all costs. The King of Swords really is about ruthlessly eliminating the things that do not serve him, the things that are holding him back, the things that are getting in the way, and no longer, Cancer, like you have no problem cutting off and removing what needs to be cut off and what needs to be removed. All right. So like I said, that's going to set you up for massive success in the month of March, moving into April as well. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Oracle of the Celestial Deities card. All right. Now, I always can never know the right way to pronounce this. I've heard people say Uranus, so that's how I'm going to say it, because when you say it the other way, people tend to start giggling. All right, so this card is Uranus. Card number 9, my favorite number, invention, chaos, and the wish to change. Yes, invention, chaos, and the wish to change. You know, sometimes chaos gets a bad rap, but sometimes things can be delightfully chaotic. I've had a lot of experiences like that in my life. So, something to think about. All right, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it was helpful. We'll do it all again next month.